Nduthiria makombire nĩ mekumuremwo gukorwo magithie na mbere na gucireha. Christine Musa nĩ mwandiki witũ na akoragwo kũrĩa mwena wa Kajiado. Ke tuthie mwe kwa mwe tumenyithie ndeto makiria. Musa, geithĩka tumenyithie kiriro kia atwarithia boda boda.
Thengio muno nĩ ndakwamũkĩra na njĩra njega biũ na ĩmwe kwa ĩmwe tuthikĩrĩrie kuma atwarithia a boda boda matwĩre makaya mao nĩ marĩkũ. Karibu ndugu, anza kwa majina yako.
Hamaretwa njĩtagwo James Maina, nĩ mũtwarithia wa boda boda gũkũ Gĩtengera, na nĩ makĩte mũno nĩ ũndũ wa maguta harĩa makinyĩte na harĩa rĩu marathiĩ. Tondũ nĩ tũramaka mũno gwakinya tarĩki 14 nya mũndũ akaigua akĩmaka tondũ handũ maguta macuke nĩ kũhaica marahaica. Tũkoria thirikari atĩrĩrĩ, ĩrakĩenda atĩa tondũ thaa ici maguta ndĩgo nĩ mekwambatĩra, na wenda gũkua mũndũ thaa ici ũramũrĩhia wamuongerera makĩria ma ũrĩa ũramũrĩhagia akanjia gũteta. Ona angĩ maratwĩra rĩu nĩ megũthi magũrũ tondũ rĩrĩ maguta nĩ maicire na ithuĩ no nginya tuongerere bei. Nona na rĩu mũndũ ũcio ndĩrakuaga athi magũrũ rĩ, niĩ na nona nĩndomĩra tondũ nĩho ndĩaga.
Ici biacara yaku ya gũkua andũ hihi ihana atĩa, na ũrona maguta mongererwo nginya ciringi 300 kwa lita ĩmwe gũkũhana atĩa?
Maguta makinya 300 niĩ nĩ ndĩrona gũthi wega tondũ rĩrĩ maguta macio nĩ magĩa goro mũno. Ndiũĩ ndĩraga customer ngũmũkua na kĩ tondũ harĩa tũrakinyĩte rĩu ũkaigua onawe ũkĩrĩhia customer rĩ hena thĩna tondũ onake no ararĩra tondũ rĩrĩa maguta mahaica o kira kĩndũ gĩthiaga gĩkambatĩra. Koguo na customer ũcio rĩrĩa athiĩte nake rĩ akagũra kĩndũ rĩ nĩ kũmaanisha ona mũhuko wake ndũrĩ na kĩndũ, onawe no ũramũcaĩra. Koguo tũtirĩ handũ hega. Rĩu nĩ ngwenda gũkwĩra thirikari atĩrĩrĩ, thirikari yatwĩrire atĩ maica nĩ gũcuka megũcuka, no rĩu nĩ kũhaica marahaica. Nĩ tũra understand kidogo ũhoro wa uchumi wa thĩ ũrĩa ũhana, no rĩu ũtingĩkĩhana ta atumia arĩa a Bible meragwo atĩrĩrĩ atĩ meranire atĩ nĩ tũrĩe mwana nĩ tondũ nĩ kwagĩa ng'aragu. Thirikari nĩ ĩtige gũtũtwara rĩu hau nĩ tondũ nĩ tũrona nĩho tũtwarĩte, tondũ rĩu ĩhana ta atumia acio marĩire ciana.
Thengio muno. Tusikie kaka mwingine hapa, anza kwa jina lako, tupe maoni yako na iwapo unaona kama pikipiki zenye zinatumia nguvu za umeme ni suluhisho.
Nami kwa majina kamili naitwa Hussein Mohamed, mkazi wa hapa Kitengela na mwanabiashara wa bodaboda. Kwa hakika sasa hii tumeathirika zaidi kupitia hii suluhisho ya mafuta, na wakati mafuta iko juu hivi ni kumaanisha hata sisi wana bodaboda sisi itabidi tupack pikipiki yetu tuweke kando, na kuweka kando ni kumaanisha sasa the rate of crime will go up. Hiyo ni kumaanisha sasa sisi kama wana bodaboda, sisi haswa sisi vijana, wakati tumeacha kuendesha pikipiki hivi, na hii ndio inatupatia labda chakula, inatufanya tunalisha watoto wetu, inafanya tunalipia school fees. Sasa hii venye mafuta pia inaendelea juu hivi, kumaanisha kila kitu lazima itakuwa affected. Na haswa sasa kama venye wanasema sasa hii mafuta inaenda 300. Hiyo ni kumaanisha hata si wenye tulikuwa na hope kwamba hii December labda tutaenda kutembelea wazazi, kumaanisha hata tutakosa hiyo fare ya kwenda naye nyumbani kutembelea wazazi. Sasa hii ni kama kumaanisha sisi vijana tunatengwa sasa na wazazi, na kutengwa na wazazi hiyo ni kumaanisha sasa hakuna life sasa hapo hivyo. Sasa tunaomba serikali kama itawezekana hii mafuta tafadhali iturudishie chini ndio kila kitu iweze kuwa sawa. Na hii pikipiki ya mafuta ya umeme yenye wanasema wametuletea, kwa hakika ndio sijakataa tumeletewa hiyo pikipiki, lakini sasa shida hiyo pikipiki ni moja, haiendi masafa. Masafa ni kumaanisha long distance. Kuna mahali labda hiyo pikipiki kifika inakatika umeme yake, labda sasa lazima betri itolewe iwekwe ingine ama ichajiwe. Hiyo ni kumaanisha kama unataka kutoka hapa labda uende naye nyumbani, ikifika distance fulani itakuwa imekata, labda ukose agent wao huko wa kubadilisha betri. Hiyo ni kumaanisha lazima utafute mtu akusukume ndio ufike pale mali unastahili kubadilishwa.
Asante sana kwa maoni yako kaka. No maoni ma atwarithia a boda boda aria marakaira thirikari kumaiguira tha na gushusha bei ya maguta nigetha kuhakikisha no marathie na mbere na biashara yao iria marauga ukinyiria riu bei ya maguta nitumete biashara ciao cihinyirike handu hanene na kuma Kitengela kaunti ya Kajiado gukoro gicokia mwaro waku studio.
Tukima kuria Kajiado tuthie emwe kwa emwe nginya kuria mwena wa Gicũa-inĩ na kuria kigomano kia arutani a thukuru cia muthingi kiingirire thiko ya keri wega umuthi na kuria kirambiriria wega muthenya wa umuthi arutani anene a thukuru cia muthingi magikiaririria maundu matiganite megie githomo. Tuthie emwe kwa emwe nginya kuria mwena wa Gicũa-inĩ twambe tumenye ni mariku marahanika.
Some of us, maybe we don't have that experience. We came from rural schools, the primary schools, the kind of teaching and learning facilities which were available to the learner were not conducive. The ministry started seeing how positive we were, rather than fighting for only salaries. Of course, salaries are important, and that was also one idea. As managers, how were you paid or compensated for their teaching? We in the school, whether they are strengths or no strengths, and who are in school, whether it is holiday or no holidays, and you are required to go and participate in all other areas, needs of the education system. As a head teacher, we had some common challenges, and as such, we have to unite and see to it that at least we have our ways. As far as management of schools or management affairs is concerned. The first constitution that came from those people according to their needs and aspirations was okayed by the Ministry of Education. And we had none other than the then Minister of Education, Ben Moore, who came to launch that association. We achieved a lot because their different activities used to be managed by the education officers, but now they were entrusted even today in the hands of head teachers.
When we realized there was a gap, we needed to fill the gap. Our objective was to ensure head teachers have the capacity to implement the free primary education. We also were mindful and studied about the welfare of head teachers. We needed to ensure that head teachers also participate, have a curriculum and training where they will be given certification, both certificate and diploma at Kenya Education Management Institute.
The reason why sector was formed was to help us have capacity building in helping us have good management skills in schools.
It has grown from that small team which came together to move the idea to now membership of 19,000 plus in the country. It was also very relevant to our field that we were not involved in the policy formulation as far as education sector was concerned. The postal communities of the day-to-day progression and learning of the quality of education which was uniform. And those are some of the issues which brought us here. We provide a forum for a stage where capture members can exchange ideas, where we can have an exposure. We also provide a platform where our members can engage with other stakeholders in the education sector to further their knowledge on skills of leadership.
We are basically there for the child. The child must learn. And we have never been involved in anything to do with the withdrawal of services from the schools. Without children, there is no future. So whatever we do must be centralized to improve that child.
My experience has been very exciting. I've been able to acquire a wealth of knowledge, having worked with them.
Ngukorwo ngigucokia mwe kwa mwe uria mwena wa Gicũa-inĩ thiini wa kigomano kiu na kiria kirathie na mbere kia arutani a thukuru cia muthingi anene magithie na mbere na kwaririria ciegie githomo mwena ucio. Haya, tuthie nginya kuria kaunti-ini ya Naikuru karia ruhonge rwa Huduma Center rurakungwira miaka 10 kuma hingo iria rwathundurirwo Akenya na ni makoretwo riu makiamukira motungata matiganite ta kwigwatira ibande, birth certificate na indo ingi nyingi kuma honge 52 kuma kaunti ciothe 47. Kuria minister wa uruti wa wira wa muingi Moses Kuria ni ekinyetie thiini wa mucii munene wa Naikuru aniguo megukorwo makiaririria maundu matiganite megie gukuria na guthie na mbere na kuhe Akenya motungata.
Tukiwa na CS wetu Moses Kuria Moses CS nikiona yeye simuoni kama ni mtu kutoka mbali. Yeye ni wetu, ni mmoja wetu katika Nakuru County. Ametufanyia mengi katika Nakuru County na mimi najua ya kwamba akija hapa Nakuru County tutafaidika kubwa, tutafaidika kwa sababu huduma itasambazwa katika Nakuru County mzima. Hasa areas ambao wana kutoka pengine huko Subukia, Naivasha, Kuresoi North, Kuresoi South. Nafikiri kuanzia leo tukiomba CS wetu ataweza kutusaidia. Na kwa sababu ninaona mvua inaweza kunyesha wakati wowote, ningeomba wafanyakazi wote wa Nakuru County wakuja hapa mbele ni watambulishe. Tafadhali kujeni haraka. CEOs tafadhali kwa haraka, mbio. Huyu ni Bwana Koech ambaye ni CEO wa Administration and Evolution. Huyu ni CEO Alex wa Resource Mobilization. Asanteni sana. So kwa ufupi, I want to give you greetings from Her Excellency Susan Kihiga ambaye angekuwa nazi siku ya leo, lakini kwa sababu ya mambo mengi katika kaunti yetu na national government hakupata nafasi tuwe pamoja siku ya leo, lakini amenituma na salamu kusema niwasalamie kila mtu hapa. So I'm honored now to join you today to mark 10 years of Huduma service to Kenyans here in Nakuru City, Nakuru County. I warmly welcome you to Nakuru County, where we pride ourselves of unlimited opportunities. As we mark the 10th anniversary of Huduma Kenya, we applaud the government for bringing services closer to residents. We can now apply for national identity and obtain it in 10 days, birth certificates in a day, and various additional services. The Huduma Kenya Service Delivery Program provides universal identification. It raises awareness of the significance of possessing legal identification documents such as birth certificates, passports, ID numbers, or foreign cards. It also increases awareness about the need to safeguard these identifying documents. These documents are required to access services including health care, pensions, banking, education, and travel. Kenya will catch up to developed nations by adopting third-generation digital identity cards. Now, this provides various services at the Huduma Center, guided by the philosophy of service excellence and fundamental values such as courtesy, innovation, integrity, transparency, and passion. These services include national identity card issuance and collection, birth certificate, access to government procurement possibilities, NSSF statements, EACC reports, registered mail delivery, counseling, and wellness services. Huduma Kenya has impacted positively in the daily lives of Kenyans by simplifying business transactions and acquiring of important documents for personal services. While we acknowledge the Huduma Kenya service here in Nakuru, this county is vast, making it a tiresome challenge for most of the residents in far-flung areas of Kuresoi North, Kuresoi South, Naivasha, and Subukia to access services. Consequently, we request that the government establish services centers in Kuresoi, Naivasha, and Subukia to lessen the distance residents must travel to get these services. Congratulations on Huduma Kenya's 10th anniversary, and may God bless you all. Now it is now my sincere to welcome the peers so that you can continue with the program. Karibu sana.
Mgeni wetu wa heshima siku ya leo, Mheshimiwa Moses Kuria, ambaye ni waziri wa Public Service, Performance and Delivery Management, Deputy Governor, Bwana Kones, County Commissioner wa area hii, Bwana Kibara, viongozi wote walioko hapa na CEO wa Huduma Kenya, hamjambo. Basi mimi nitaongea machache sana. Leo ni siku ya waziri, lakini nataka kusema ya kwamba nimerudi Nakuru baada ya kuwa hapa nikiwa County Commissioner wa kwanza 2013 nchi yetu. Nafikiri CEO aliongea mambo mengi kuhusu Huduma Kenya, mimi sitarudia hayo. Vile nataka kusema ni kwamba Huduma Kenya imevuma ulimwengu wote kwa sababu ya ile kazi ambaye Huduma Kenya inafanyia wananchi. Na tumepata awards 18 tangu tuanze hii kazi ya kufanyia wananchi kwa Huduma Kenya. Na nitataja 4 tu ambazo tumepata kwa ulimwengu. 2016 tulipata United Nations Award ya Improving Public Service Delivery. Ulimwengu mzima tulikuwa namba 1, Improving Public Service Delivery through the United Nations. 2018 African Union ikatupatia award ya Most Innovative Partner in Service Delivery Afrika mzima. 2022 Afrika tena tukapewa Innovative Technologies in Africa Award. Okay? 2023 mwaka huu July tukaenda Zimbabwe tukapewa Public Service Innovation in Africa. Tukapewa na Public Service na African Union. Kwa hivyo tumevuma kila mahali, na hatuwezi kuwa tumevuma ulimwengu mzima, Afrika mzima, ikiwa hatufanyi kazi mzuri. Kwa hivyo tukisherehekea miaka 10 leo ni kumaanisha ya kwamba tumefanya kazi vizuri. Tuko na pressure kila mahali ya kuongeza huduma centers, na tukiwa serikali tunafikiria hayo, na nafikiria waziri atazungumzia hayo. Na kwa sababu tunahofia mvua inaweza kuja na mnataka kusikiza waziri, nataka kumalizia yangu hapo. Si ni sawa? Ndio tusikize waziri. Haya, tusimame tumkaribishe kwa makofi. 1 2 3. Karibu mgeni wetu siku ya leo.
Asante, tuketi. Principal Secretary wetu wa Public Service Bwana Gadesha, Deputy Governor, Your Excellency wa hapa Nakuru, Bwana Kones, County Commissioner wetu Bwana Kibara, maafisa wote wa serikali, wanahuduma wote, na wananchi wa Nakuru, hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. God is good and all the time. Tusaliamiane kwa hewa. Asante sana. Nimefurahi sana kuwa hapa Nakuru leo tukuadhimisha miaka 10 ya hii shirika ama idara ya Huduma Kenya. Nataka kushukuru kwanza wale walikuwa na maono haya. Mshukuru waziri wa kwanza ambaye alileta hii huduma, Madam Anne Waiguru, ambaye leo ndio chair wetu wa Governors Council of Governors. Namshukuru pia Rais Uhuru Kenyatta kwa sababu hiyo serikali yake ndio ileta hii maneno, na hiyo ndio tunataka. Serikali moja inaleta hii, ingine inakuja inaleta mengine, ingine inaleta mengine, Kenya inasonga mbele, ama namna gani? So kwa hivyo yangu ni kuwa shukuru wale ambao walianzilisha haya, na pia niwapongeze watu wa Nakuru kwa sababu katika huduma center zote 52 mimi nikachagua kwamba ile nitakuadhimisha ni hapa Nakuru. Unajua kuna mtu aliniambia hauwezi kuwa rais wa Kenya kama hauna nyumba Nakuru. So mimi naomba pia mnitafutie kapahali. Sababu nisikia Jomo Kenyatta alikuwa na nyumba hapa. Moi alikuwa na nyumba hapa. Rais wetu Kibaki alikuwa na nyumba hapa. Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta ni mkaazi wa hapa. Rais William Ruto ameniambia hata yeye amehamia hapa, na mimi niko hapo hapo nafuata hapa. Sababu nyinyi ni watu wa maana sana. Niseme hii shirika letu la huduma kuna haja kubwa, na tumesikia kwa kawaida sio rahisi watu kupenda huduma ya serikali, lakini ni huduma moja ambao mwananchi mwenyewe ameongea na amesema ya kwamba ijapo hata kama kuna police station hapa Nakuru town, watu hawaendi huko kutafuta good conduct. Watu wengi wanapenda kuja hapa. Nimeona askari wa polisi hapa ambao wanapeana good conduct certificate. Jamaa wanakaa wapole bwana, watu wastaarabu, hata hawezi wakatisha mtu. Na tumekubaliana na UPS wangu, hii huduma vile wananchi wanakaribishwa na wanapewa heshima, hivyo ndivyo nataka idara zote za serikali zifanye kazi namna hiyo. Mwananchi aheshimiwe, mwananchi akaribishwe, na hata Mungu akitujalia tutaweka mashini ya chai pale. Hata ukifika pale unapewa chai, unapewa mkate, unapewa karibu. Tuwe wapole na tuwe wanyenyekevu, kwa sababu mwenye kutuajiri sio sisi, ni nyinyi. Nyinyi ambao mnalipa ushuru ndio sisi tuweze kukaa kwa ofisi. Na ndio nimesema kuna watu wengine wanasema mimi ni mtumishi wa umma. Wengine wetu sio watumishi wa umma, tuko kwa kazi kupewa tu mshahara, lakini hao mniachie, nitawachapa kiboko. Mtu yote ambaye ako kwa serikali, kitu ya kwanza lazima ahudumie umma. Sasa vile tumesema tunataka kila sub county, kila constituency iwe na huduma yake, huduma center yake. Na hapa Nakuru, sababu hapa mmenikaribisha, mmeniambia mimi ni mmoja wenu, sasa tumekubaliana, lakini usimpatie nyumba bila mwenyewe bwana. Wewe jipange vizuri tu. Hapa katika sub county ya Molo tumekubaliana na mheshimiwa chairman wetu wa finance committee.
Muriro wa Kameme TV, riboti kuma kuria kaunti-ini ya Naikuru niyo igukorwo gitutwara thiini wa kahinda ga guikirio ro hanini. No nguririkanie no turathie na mbere na tabarira ya Ndurumeni Matuuraini, ngicokereria thutha wa ndagika citari kunene tuguthie na mbere na kuhungura matura matiganite, koguo ndugathie kuraihu.
Kameme TV. Cheza kama wewe na cheza sita. Wehotanira ginyagia maita 5,000 ma beti yaku teke teke. Yes, ni uhuthu. Hihinya *675# uthake na namba 6 cia munyaka kume 1 nginya 6. Ikira muigana wa beti yaku kuwehotanira ginyagia maita 5,000 hau. Cheza kama wewe na cheza sita. Wigire mweke muhari miekene ya gutuika muhotani. Hihinya *675# uthake o riu. Mundu utakinyetie miaka 18 ndagathake. Thaka na uigirereki. Itangatho riri ni rihitukie ni BCLB.
Oya mzito wewe hebu kam nikuplug. Niko na ile kitu imebamba kila mtu kutoka Maslay Queen wote hadi wazae. Hii kitu ni noma kuruka, kitu kali itakupeleka dunia ingine. Hii stuff ni kama magic. Ni wetu umebaki mse, hapa utaweza kuexperience EPL yote. Magame haziwezi kupita, na pia unaweza pata ma statistics manze. Na bado kuna ma movies, series, soaps, cartoons na documentaries. Na kama wewe ni msichana like ma podcast, live radio, DJ mixes na hata live television, hapa uko sorted. Na unajua ni aje? Ni sare. Ni sare kabisa. Download the K24 Plus app upate free premium shows bila kesi.
Stream premium content popote ulipo. K24 Plus. Come nikuplug.
Akili, uyone akili, na thire.
Ugi wirago ndi umenyo. Nikio Kameme TV toko tafarira jeru ya ciana ya Akili Kids.
Akili.
Riu ciana ciothe nicikuhĩrĩrie nĩguo tũthome tũganikie meciria.
Enyera gunea geshika geshika.
Na tũcanjamũke kĩrĩu na Akili Kids.
Ifuku sukuru.
O muthenya wa Jumamothi kwa bidhaa 3:30 cia rũcinĩ gũkũ kwa Kameme TV, mũthĩgi wa rũrĩrĩ.
Akili. No hena ũndũ mwe wathe.
Twacokereria na nĩ ngatho nĩ ũndũ wa gwĩtĩkĩra gũtwarana hamwe na ithuĩ thĩinĩ wa tabarĩra itũ ya Ndurumeni Matuuraini mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ, na nĩ ngatho nĩ ũndũ wa ũrĩa ũragĩtwarana hamwe na ithuĩ oro ũndũ ũmwe na gũtũcagũra mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ. Tũgĩthiĩ na mbere thikũ igĩrĩ tu thutha wa thirikari gũkorwo ĩkĩanĩrĩra thigũkũ ya ũhandi wa mĩtĩ, mwambĩrĩrio wa kiumia gĩũkĩte Akenya na ikundi cia gũtetera marĩa matũrigicĩirie no mathiĩte na mbere na kũruta mawoni matiganĩte makĩria na ningĩ makĩaria mĩario ya Minister wa Mĩtitũ Soipan Tuya, na kũrĩa Akenya mekagĩrĩra mũno makĩria ũhandi wa mĩtĩ, oro ũndũ ũmwe ningĩ makĩũria thirikari ĩkorwo ĩkĩheana mĩtĩ ya kũigana. Ene natharĩ cia andũ kĩũmbe onao nĩ maikĩtie rĩtana kũrĩ thirikari makorwo makĩgũrĩrwo mĩtĩ ĩrĩa makoretwo mahandĩte gwa kahinda. Renda tũthiĩ mwe kwa mwe twambe tũthikĩrĩrie mĩario ya hau kabere hingo ya gĩikaro gĩkĩ na meharĩria ma thigũkũ ĩno ya mũthenya wa mwambĩrĩrio. Aya tũgũkorwo tũgĩethana na riboti ĩyo thutha wa ihinda rĩtarĩ kũnene, na ngũririkania atĩ mohoro maya no ũkorwo ũkĩmamũkĩra kũhĩtũkĩra njĩra citiganĩte wambĩrĩirie na Facebook oro ũndũ ũmwe na YouTube. Tũthiĩ mwe kwa mwe tũnyitanĩre na Gĩtaũ wa Wanjikũ. Gĩtaũ, tũmenyithie nĩ marĩkũ mahanĩka mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ?
Gicimo na tuumite guku mwena wa Karen niko turakorwo tukifuatira maundu maria kana thiguku ira irakoirwo ikianirirwo ni thiguku ya uhandi wa miti, na ni turonire Minister wa Ugiteri Kithure Kindiki akiandikithia akauga muthenya wa Monday kana muthenya wa mwambiririo kiumia giukite tariki 13 ni gugakorwo na thiguku ya ukuria na uhandi wa miti, na tukoretwo tugifuatirira muthenya wa ira Minister wa maria maturigicĩire na mititu niwe Soipan Tuya ni arakoirwo akianirira uria gwakorwo githie na mbere ati mutongoria wa bururi niwe William Ruto muthenya ucio ni agakorwo mwena wa Kiu kana gitombo-ini gia kiumwe na Makueni kuria agatongoria bururi hari uhandi kana ukuri ucio wa miti na tuko tukirumania na ndeto ino nginyagia muthenya ucio na tuko tugifuatirira kana miti ire kuhandwo kana maundu mamayo ko magithii na mbere nimeko magiteithiria bururi utaru ni ukoretwo ugicemania kana tugikorwo na mathina maingi muno twakona mathina ma wagi wa irio wakona wagi wa mbura mahiu magakua na njira nene muno na ihinda rigi kwa ihinda rigi kwina mbura nene muno ningi mahiu magakua tuko tukiraniria na umwe wa atongoria aria kana ateteri amaria maturigiceirie ndagitari tuko tukiraniria nake akorwo agitwira atiriri muthenya uyu ri ta bururi ri tuko tuhanite atia uhandi wa miti kana gwanirira thiguku ya uhandi wa miti ni ikinya riri kuri ukorwo kana ni thauti iri kuturaruta kana ni maundu mai kuturaruta kuria bururi-ini. Daktari, unaweza karibia utuelezee kama nchi kuna sikukuu ambayo inakuja ni Monday ambao ni upanzi wa miti ama ukuzaji wa miti. Tumekuwa tukisema tuna tree planting lakini sasa tunasema ni tree growing. Kama wewe ambayo unashikilia idara ama mikakati ya ukuzaji wa miti ama environment in general, tuelezee hiyo siku mnaishika aje kama washikadau?
Ndio twalie Gikuyu kana
twalie Gikuyu kwa kana githwahiri
ne Njoroge witu muthenya uyu wa uhandi wa miti kana gukuria miti ni muthenya wa gitio muno, muthenya wagiriire no gukorwo miaka mingi ria twanatura na gia kumakia ni atiriri miti yothe ria twanahanda kuma riria twajirie Kenya kana Kenya yatwikire Kenya in the 60s ni kana 90% ya miti yothe yanahandwo ni yakuire. Yet miti neo what do you call oxygen? Miti ni tuheaga oxygen. Miti no ituteithie tukagia mawira. Miti no ituteithie tugakorwo na irio nyingi mugunda-ini. Miti no ituteithie tugakorwo na ugwati munene fiu makiria maundu uria tweneciria. No umaga kana ikaga gukura ni undu andu matirerirwo bata wa miti no kuhanda. Undu wa mbere mundu akaheo miti tuhu ati kindu uheagwo tuhu uheage heshima gutire wendaga ugure kanyam ona korwo ni mbeca nini handu haku wekira mbeca ciaku no nginya wicirie haya ha no nginya ngoro ndi careful. No miti mingi ria twanaheo tuheagwo tuhu mundu akona ona yo mari ndakiheirwo ni Njoroge tuhu uguo no sawa. Undu wa keri ni kuri andu makoragwo na migunda kuria kwi forest na magakorwo na kiuria kinene ya kuuga atiriri guku kwa handwo miti nie ndikuragia irio ciakwa naku. Uguo magoka ni kuri kundu kwa around Mount Kenya region nie ndamakire ndathire kundu ngikora andu thutha wa 6 months thutha wa kuhanda miti mokaga magakura miti ikarutwo uguo plagwo na igacokio getha uikare ta uri oho no ni womire ni undu andu acio marenda kuhanda irio ciao kuu matirenda miti ikure na matiramenya kana miti noyo mai miti noyo kumahe irio iria ciena kuu around aginao makoragwo na maundu maingi different ta mwena wana na kundu gwetagwo Narok mwahanda miti muthenya uria mwahanda miti andu aku mena cumbi mufuko o ahanda agekira cumbi ahanda agekira cumbi ni undu hau ni arenda gwikira kindu kingi ni arona hena bata wa gukorwo na irio makiria ma miti iria twinayo. Maundu aya mothe mekuo na tutiramenya na andu matirerirwo bata wa miti. Maundu maria mangi twagirire ni kumenya ni kana Kenya Forest Service mena thina munene muno, matiri na mbeca njiganu, matiri na andu aiganu gukurora miti iria yanahandwo. Niereke ngwire Njoroge ungithie haria riu munene muthamaki wa ahandire miti iria ajirie campaign ya 15 something billion trees twerirwo hau wega mundu uri othe wari hau guku ni tugwikira fence gukorwo na fence kabisa getha miti no ikure thie hau umuthi wauma haha urore ugukora miti iria yekirirwo fence ni miti minini iria 56 kana magana meri uguo iria yahandirwo ni anene no iria ingi yothe yatigirwo mburi na ng'ombe na nyamu cia githaka iku ĩrĩa ũrona ĩmwe mĩingĩ nĩ ya kũcenjio ĩhandĩtwo maita merĩ kana matatũ, na rĩrĩa mũnene arĩa anjia gũthiĩ kũu ĩkahandwo nyingĩ biũ ĩcenjio na ihenya gũtuĩke nĩ gũtũraga mĩtĩ, na rwĩmbo rũu nĩruo tũtũraga naguo kuma rĩrĩa Kenya yanjirie. Andũ magate mbeca ciao, matirerĩrwo bata wa kũhanda mĩtĩ, bata wa kũrora mũthanga waku wĩna chemicals irĩkũ, wĩna nutrients irĩkũ iria itarĩ ho, bata waku wa mĩtĩ tondũ nĩna tweka twĩrĩ ũguo tũtatũĩ nĩ atĩ ingĩka getha ngorwo na irio cia gũthomithia mwana, cia kũrĩha fees na maũndũ macio mothe. Rĩu maũndũ macio nĩmo twagĩrĩire nĩ gũkorwo namo. Ũndũ ũngĩ wa bata mũno biũ, Kenya nĩ heagwo mbeca nyingĩ mũno makĩria, mbeca ingĩteithia bũrũri, no ciũkaga igakirĩra handũ ũguo ikora, na andũ magetua rĩu twĩ sawa, na matirera andũ rĩu. Ta rĩu kwĩna mbeca cia gũkũ Kenya kana campaign kana project yetagwo Queen's Canopy. Queen's Canopy yarĩ ya kũririkana 70 years ya Queen Elizabeth, na gũgĩtuĩka rĩu nĩ gũkwanjwo program o mũndũ ahande mĩtĩ, tiga ũrĩa mugaga na itherũ o irima mũtĩ. Rĩu no nginya ngwĩre rĩu yarĩ mĩtĩ truthful ya kũhanda kabisa, na gũgĩtuĩka rĩu no nginya mũndũ eke atĩa ahande mĩtĩ. Program icio nĩ ya gũteithia andũ mone wĩra, program icio nĩ ya gũteithia maĩ makorwo kũrĩa andũ, program icio nĩ ya gũteithia well-being na andũ mone maũndũ me tofauti na mũthanga, soil protection na erosion. No ũngĩũria Mũkenya wowote harĩa arĩ, iyo program ndĩũĩkaine nĩ andũ arĩa magĩrĩire nĩ gũkorwo moĩ. Na ti ũhoro wa Ruto, yanjirie tene biũ makĩria, no nĩ andũ aigana moĩ. Ene ĩngĩ ĩtagwo miti mingi project, mbeca nyingĩ biũ, wonaga ngari yandĩkĩtwo miti mingi, na rĩu wona mĩtĩ mingi warora gwaku gũtirĩ na mĩtĩ mingi, mũfuko gũtirĩ na mbeca iroima mĩtĩ-inĩ mingĩ. Rĩu maũndũ maya rĩ, ona korwo kwĩna good intention, andũ magĩrĩire nĩ kwĩrĩrwo ma, rĩu rĩ kũhana ona, nĩtũraheirwo mbeca cigana ona, na rĩu nĩtũreka project ihana ona, na rĩu ti arĩa mareka project marie, nĩ arĩa mekũrĩa ground. Moige atĩrĩrĩ, kĩndũ kĩretwo miti mingi, niĩ nĩ ngĩũĩ, ndĩna ng'ombe yakwa harĩa yanandeithia, iria ndarutaga lita 2 na rĩu ndĩraruta 25 nĩ ũndũ wa mĩtĩ mingi. Ndĩna kĩrĩa kahawa gaitũ kenona, kĩndũ kĩretwo na twĩna macani maitũ nĩ marekona. No mĩario ĩcio yothe ĩkoragwo andũ a thirikari, nĩtũgeka, nĩtũkahanda, nĩtũgeka, mĩario ya ndũnyũ ĩtangĩteithia andũ. Kĩu rĩu nĩkĩo twagĩrĩire nĩ gũcenjia getha andũ mamenye. No 13th ya November nĩ a very special day, nĩ mũthenya wa kwĩririkania nĩkĩ njagĩrĩire nĩ gwĩka. Ndwagĩrĩire nĩ kũhanda mĩtĩ yothe mũthenya ũcio, wagĩrĩire nĩ kũririkana what action am I going to take. Ngahanda mĩtĩ ha, ngahanda thikũ irĩkũ, ngahanda atĩa, nĩ mũtĩ ũrĩkũ ũrĩa ngahanda ũhe income yagĩrĩire. And kũiga maũndũ maya makorwo me very simple, na tũrera andũ plant your age. Korwo wĩna mĩaka 35 uhande o mĩtĩ 35, na mwaka ũcio ũngĩ uhande 35, nĩrũgũkinyĩria 15 billion trees o kahora, na andũ mahingũre mĩciĩ kwao getha rĩrĩa wĩna ka birthday, rĩrĩa wĩna ka chama, wĩna ko, rĩrĩa mũracemania na athuri handũ ha gũkoranĩra kũrĩa ndũnyũ kana barĩ, mũgoka mũkahanda o tũmĩtĩ tũgũkoiga ũmũthĩ twahanda 5 na nĩ twakena. Keeping it simple. Ngai amũrathime mũno.
Thengi mũno ndagĩtarĩ, mwĩroreri nĩ wakorwo ũkĩigua ũcio nĩ ndagĩtarĩ Dr. Kalua ũrĩa wakorwo akĩarĩrĩria na ũma na kinyi ũhoro wa ũhandi wa mĩtĩ, atĩ mĩtĩ to kũhanda tu, mĩtĩ nĩ wagĩrĩirwo gũkorwo ũkĩmĩrora na ũkĩmĩthingata, na nĩ aruta maũndũ merĩ ma kũmakania atĩ kata kũrĩa Mount Kenya andũ mahanda mĩtĩ macokaga gũthiĩ kũu makamĩkũra kana makamĩmunya, nĩgetha wakora ũgathiĩ ũgakora gweciria mũtĩ wĩkuo no nĩ mũtĩ nĩ wakuire, ũgacoka ũkaigua kũrĩa Ũmathai-inĩ kana Narok makihanda miti okonta muthenya ucio wa mande wa kuhanda miti marahanda magacoka magekira cumbi ni ukio thina uria wikaga ni ati ugucoka urage muti ucio ni maundu mari augite akenya no nginya mathomithio makorwo makirwo bata wa miti makorwo bata wa kugitira miti ino ati miti ino ikorwo ikiringithanio na mbeca ni maundu maya tukorwo tugikumenyithia tukorwo tugikuhe uhoro tukorwo tukihe ndereti ino tugikumenyithia muthenya ucio wa kuhanda miti ni ate wike wagirwo gwika ni mutu uriko wagirwo gwika ni to no nginya wike uthuthuria kumenya tiri uhana atia na kuma mwena wa Karen ni tukorwo tugikumenyithia na tukukwira maingi megie thiguku ya uhandi wa miti riakwa ni Gitau wa Wanjiku.
Aya thegio Gitau na tugietereire muthenya ucio muno makirio nawe wiharirie gugakorwo kihanda miti. Tugithii na mbere bodi ya thibitari wa Pumwani guku Nairobi ni maugite ati no meguthie na mbere na kugacirithia motungata thiini wa thibitari uyu na niguo guteithiriria atumia aria mathiaga kuherwo ciana thiini wa thibitari ucio wa kahinda gaka amemba bodi ino ni hingo mari na giikaro na andiki a mohoro andenda tuthie mwe kwa mwe tuthikiririe maria marahanika thibitari-ini wa Pumwani.
Who was your partner in that law?
Na riboti iyo igie thibitari wa Pumwani kuria maugite nao meguthie na mbere na guteithiriria atumia aria makoragwo magithie kuherwo ciana thiini wa thibitari ucio thengia wa morito maria magikoragwo ho kesi nyingi iria twanakorwo tukiigua kana tugikurehera ciigimaini na maundu maingi manahanika riu bodi ino ikiuga marenda gukorwo magithondeka thibitari uyu na njira iria yagiriire na ningi gutigirira ati gutiri mundu ugukorwo na guoya o wothe hingo iria arathie kuherwo mwana thiini wa thibitari uyu wa Pumwani guku mucii munene wa Nairobi. Nguririkanie no urathie na mbere na kwamukira mohoro maya kuhitukira njira citu citiganite nigetha tuthie na mbere tukiaranagiria wambitie Facebook guthie uguo nginya Twitter. Tugukorwo tugiethana na riboti iyo no kwa ndagika ino gavana wa Meru Kawira Mwangaza ni akuruhanitie kiama kia Njuri Ncheke na kuhagurwo gwake kuma giturwa-ini giake kia ugavana akiuga ati nio makorirwo magicogera arugamiriria wadi hamwe na ateti marigatwo kuma kuria Meru nigetha makorwo makimuhagura kuringana na wira uria utengemanirio kiroko kia umuthi mbere ya bunge ya Senate iria irathikiriria cira uyu. Kawira ugite ati arugamiriri a wadi maheirwo muma ni athuri ya Njuri Ncheke na kuria ningi maheirwo mukana ya kuona ugwati maga gwika uria athuri aya megukorwo makienda hamwe na angi aria magwetetwo ni uria wari gavana Kiraito Murugi rodumwe na minister wa urimi Mithika Linturi nio maracogera go ici guki Kawira agikigeria gwitetera. Tuthie imwe kwa imwe thiini wa cikaro icio.
Matter of law and fact, and ideally should be responding to the allegations about abasement of funds. Is it you or the accounting officer?
The accounting officer.
Good. Does the Meru County government have a CEC for finance?
It does.
What is her name?
CPA Monica Kadhono.
Monica Kadhono.
Yes.
You will agree with me, even if we were to take it that there is no accounting officer, that will be the next person in line that will be better placed to tell the Senate about misappropriation of funds, correct or incorrect?
In your assumption, yes, correct.
I put it to you, sir, that the reason none of these officers has been called as a witness is because they know from their professional background they cannot defend the allegations before the Senate.
That is not true. The reason is because many of the allegations that have been made here are on employment, and we could not bring every employee of the county to answer to these questions.
We are with the allegation of embezzlement of funds. I put it to you, sir, that the reason the governor has not called either of these two officers to defend the irregularities on these IFMIs is because those officers cannot, as professionals in that line, defend the content of these IFMIs, the irregularities on it.
That is not true.
That is not true. You just told the Senate that...
Dr. Mudomi.
Yes.
Just a little bit housekeeping. How much time do you need for purposes of cross-examination?
Mr. Speaker, I see myself taking at least an hour with this witness, which I'll be sharing with my learned friend, Mr. Boniface Mawera, and time permitting with Mr. Mari Maranya.
1 hour might be too much.
It's my challenge, Mr. Speaker, is you note of all the affidavits filed by the governor, the bulk of the governor's defense is in this witness's affidavit. He speaks to very many things. The length of his affidavit clearly confirms it. That is the only reason we beseech you to grant us at least an hour.
Very well. We are going to give you 30 minutes. We take a break for lunch, then you resume and work within that timeline.
Much obliged, Mr. Speaker.
Proceed.
Mr. Dixon Monene, it is your testimony before the Senate that the transactions on the IFMIS report at page 17 to 29 relate to the period when Governor Kiraitu was the governor, right?
That is not true. I have said that it transcends between the two regimes. When the former governor was in place and when the new governor, the current governor is.
It transcends the two regimes.
Yes.
Would you agree with me this document, sir?
Aya tugucoka kou cikaro-inĩ cia mbunge tondu cira ũcio no ũragĩthiĩ na mbere ya mbunge magĩthiĩ na mbere mbunge ya seneti ĩgĩthiĩ na mbere na gũthikĩrĩria mĩena yothe yerĩ. Tucokererie rũgano rũrĩa ngũkũreheire hau kabere rwa bodi ya thibitarĩ wa Pumwani gũkũ Nairobi nĩ maugĩte no megũthiĩ na mbere na kũgacĩrithia motungata thĩinĩ wa thibitarĩ ũyũ na nĩguo gũteithĩrĩria atumia arĩa mathiaga kũherwo ciana gũkũ makorwo makĩamũkĩra ũtungata ũrĩa kwagĩrĩire. Tũthiĩ ĩmwe kwa ĩmwe kwa ihinda rĩrĩ tondũ nĩ hingo mararia na andĩki a mohoro.
Care hospital that for all the surrounding catchment area, which is around a catchment area of around 350,000 within our catchment area. Our deliveries, last year we had around 19,000 deliveries, so we do around 5,000 to 6,000 deliveries in a quarter, and we have CS deliveries and we also have spontaneous for the vaginal, and we are able to serve mothers through our Linda Mama initiative, and so far the services that we offer are maternal care, which is the deliveries. Then we also offer services in neonatal care, where we have the NBU unit, which serves as a referral to babies below 28 days. We also have the MCH, where we have mothers who are coming for their antenatal visits. We also have the pediatric clinics for the children who have come from the NBU unit, and we also have the physiotherapy nutrition clinics also who serve the babies from the NBU unit. So basically, Pumwani Maternity Referral Hospital serves both outpatient and inpatient. And so far we've managed to have around 500 to 600 newborns being taken to the newborn unit from our labor and from the referral hospitals. Yes.
Tell us about the capacity in terms of bed capacity, human resources.
So for our bed capacity, we have a 354 bed capacity, which has we have tried to reduce that because of the COVID. When COVID came in, we reduced it to 258. Our wards are divided into the postnatal, where we have the ones who are from the theatre, and we also have the ones who have delivered normally. So we have separated the two, and then we also have the cots. So we have around 87 cots which serve the babies in the NBU. In the NBU too, we have the kangaroo mother care, where we have babies who are born prematurely, and the mothers take care of them in the kangaroo mother care style, and we have a 20 bed capacity in there. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The human resource aspect, could you speak to that?
So for Pumwani, we have a really a shortage of staffing right now because according to the WHO standards, we are supposed to have 1 mother, 2 midwives. And right now we have 1 midwife doing 18 mothers. So it is an acute shortage that we need to work on. And also for the theatre and the NBU, we have to have the capacity as 1 baby to a neonatal nurse, of which there is a very acute shortage for the same. So we are having an acute shortage of staffing in the hospital, but our nurses are doing a very good job to ensure that the outcomes of the mothers and the babies are at a high level. We are offering quality care, but with an acute shortage of staff. Yes.
Now, as Dr. Mongangi had mentioned earlier, you've been at work for it's about 8 months now. Right?
Yes.
What reforms have you brought to Ndurumeni, and what resources and support do you need from the county national government to meet your targets in the near future?
So one of the things that we've managed to have is the mothers, the whole, at least 70 years, we have not had a lift in the hospital, which right now we have a working lift in the hospital to assist us in moving the mothers from the labor ward to the postnatal wards, and also move the food from the kitchen to the wards, which has really assisted us. We've also had, we didn't have a generator to service all the wards and the theatre. We have 2 theatres who are running, plus the oxygen. So right now we have a very big capacity, a 500 kVA generator, which we commissioned, and we are grateful for the governor for that. It has really helped us in ensuring that our services are running continuously in the hospital. So the other initiative is that we are now putting more effort in ensuring that we have equipment, which was an issue in the hospital. Right now we are ensuring that we have more incubators in the NBU. We are having more equipment in the MCH, like what is this thing called? We are having the baby cots and yes, ultrasound machine that was given to us. So we are having quite a number of things that the board has been able to get support also from the county to have it in the hospital. So we are having an improvement of our services slowly as we go.
Riboti iyo kuma thibitari-inĩ wa Pumwani, mũrori wa Kameme TV niwe gũkorwo gĩtũitheraniria tabarĩra ya Ndurumeni Matuuraini mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ. Nĩ ngatho nĩ ũndũ wa gwĩtĩkĩra gũtũcagũra. Tũgũcemania thutha wa ndagĩka cigana ũna ciĩhanda mũnyuge thaa 7 nĩ ũndũ wa mohoro gĩtaũ, ndũgathiĩ kũraihu.
Kameme TV, mũthĩgi wa rũrĩrĩ.